Hey everybody, welcome to Yoga with Michelle. My name is Michelle and this is a short and sweet and sweaty yoga, cardio, and strength. So we're gonna be moving, we're gonna get right to it. Make sure you've got what you need, hopefully some water, a block, a towel if you need it, a mat of course, and space. Mindset, ready to move and practice. That's always the most important thing, is your willingness, your attitude, and your effort. So if you've got all of that, I'm ready, you're ready, let's do it. We'll start in child's pose for a few breaths. This is the perfect video for you're really ready to move your body, ready to build some strength, to get your heart rate up, but you don't have a ton of time. So start right in with a really powerful and intentional breath, like full inhales, full exhales. Walk your hands to the right. So ground down in your left hip. Get really long in that side of your body. Take a breath in, and then come through center, switch sides. Walk your hands to the left and create length. Draw your sits bones back towards your heels. Come back to center. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Breathe in. Open your mouth, let it out. Seal your lips, inhale through your nose. Press the air out, come to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, make any adjustments you need. Be really intentional though, setting up the physical foundation of the pose. Put your whole attention on your physical body. Yoga is a practice of being present. Do that by keeping your focus on your hands and your feet and your core. So press down and forward, draw your chest towards your thighs. Create length in the backs of your legs. Always keep at least a slight bend in your knees. Lift your tailbone up high, engage your core. Nice and slow, walk your hands back to your feet. Sweep your arms open wide, reach up. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Come into a deep fold. Walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. This time come up high on your toes. Tiptoe to the top of your mat. Ragdoll. So bring your feet out wide. Press down in all four corners of your feet. Couple of breaths here. So with every exhale, fold even deeper. Let the crown of your head go down towards the mat. It's like a letting go of a little bit of control. Remember, what you do control is your attitude and your effort. So make this time count. Bring your best to every pose. Modify however you need to throughout this practice, but heel toe your feet back together or about hip distance apart. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the crown of your head forward, forward fold. Mountain pose, reach up, pull the pit of your belly in and up, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, long spine, high plank. Plant your hands, step or hop your feet back to a high push-up position. Right, you can always up-level this practice by lifting a leg or adding a push-up. And you can modify by bringing your knees down to the mat. You choose, moment to moment with every breath, right? A new opportunity to show up, to get uncomfortable, to grow and build the best version of yourself. On your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Bend your arms 90 degrees. Upward facing dog. Lift the crown of your head. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Take a breath in. Exhale. Come up high on your toes, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat, halfway lift, forward fold. Mountain pose, rise up, forward fold. Halfway lift, pull your belly in, chaturanga. Don't let your low back sag. Upward facing dog, shoulders straight back, downward facing dog. Look at the back of your mat. Come up high on your toes, look forward, feet to hands, land as soft as you can. Halfway lift, breathe in, forward fold, let it out. Chair pose, keep your feet at 12 o'clock. Now come down into a low chair. Remember, we're not here for long. So take it on, right? Allow your legs to get shaky, to build the heat, right? We're looking to get sweaty in this practice, in this short practice. Make it powerful. Make it worth getting on your mat. Lift your chest. Put your attention on your core for a breath in. Sink down lower for the breath out. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, draw your shoulder blades straight up, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, press the tops of your feet down, downward facing dog. An external rotation in your arms and a slight internal rotation in your legs. Three-legged dog, right side. Lift your heel, press back, get long, and step forward, warrior one. Right, step forward with purpose and intention. Work towards a 90-degree angle in your front knee. Press down in the outside edge of your back foot, so both hips face forward. Fullest expression right away. Hands to the mat, low plank. Remember, always the option to lift a leg. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, left side. Lift your left heel. Flex or point your foot. Press down in your hands. Come forward, warrior one. Use your core. Yeah, pull in and up. Ground down in your feet. Take your eyes up to the ceiling. Maybe walk them back behind you for a breath in. Exhale, low plank. Stack your elbows right over your wrists. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. We'll take that one breath per movement. So press down in your hands, fire up your core, come up high on your toes, look forward, step or float. Halfway lift, long spine, forward fold. Chair pose, sink down low, reach up, bow forward. Halfway lift, chaturanga. You can always add a push-up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, right side. Step forward, warrior one. Inhale up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. Spread your fingers wide. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, left side. Come forward, warrior one. Fullest expression, chaturanga. Exhale down nice and slow. Upward facing dog. Lengthen your neck. Downward facing dog. Pause or take what you need, but stay in it. Softness in your face, power in your breath and your body. Three-legged dog, right side, bend your knee, open your hips, stack one right on top of the other. Nice and slow, flip your dog. Come into wild thing or face both feet towards the back wall. Maybe come into wheel. Take a breath in, lift your hips. Exhale, come back around. Low plank. High plank, press up. Side plank, right side. Yes, a little push up there. Come to side plank and bring your bottom knee down. Lift your top foot up. Maybe reach forward. Use your core. Breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Left side. Same thing, bend your knee. Open up. Lift your knee up high. Flip your dog. Press down in whatever's touching the mat. Drishti at one spot. Breathe in, lift up. Come back around. Low plank. Grip the mat with your fingertips. High plank. Side plank. Left side. Stack your shoulder right over your wrist. Flex your feet. Yeah, you choose the variation. You choose the intensity. Breathe in. Low plank. Let it out. Upward facing. Bring your chest forward. Downward facing dog. Chest towards your thighs. You're killing it. You're doing amazing. Stay with it. Three-legged dog, right side. Flex your foot. Then shift forward so your shoulders are over your wrists. Knee to elbow or tricep. Squeeze. Straight back up. Lengthen. Knee to nose. Round your back. Lift your hips. Straight back up. Heel towards the ceiling. Opposite elbow. Twist. Don't let your hips sag down. Three-legged dog. Come forward. Crescent lunge. So come into a long lunge. Bring your biceps right by your ears. Your back heel right over your toes. Fire up your back leg. Hug in from skin to muscle to bone. Then hinge forward, bring your hands by your sides. Reach forward, get even longer. Hands to heart center. Twist to the right. You can bring one hand down or hook your elbow around your knee. Create leverage to twist even more. Then commit to that spot in your front leg with your knee right over your ankle. For a breath in. Warrior two. Stay low, stay low. Yes. Press down in your feet. Pull your thighs in towards each other. Lift the crown of your head up. Flip your palm. Reverse. Lengthen. Come back to warrior two. Triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward. Bring your hand down to a block or your shin. Create an external rotation of your front leg. Reach up so much you come to standing, side facing, wide leg forward fold. Clasp your hands behind your low back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Bring out your shoulders. Bring the crown of your head down. Lift your tailbone straight up. Drop your hands down. Walk your hands to the outside of your left foot and keep your legs straight or bend your knee. This is your practice. This is your time. Take it on as you need it and as it's right for you. Walk your hands through center to the outside of your right foot. Bring your nose towards your toes. Then plant your hands at the top of your mat. Step your foot back. Low plank. High plank, press up. Low plank. Upward facing dog, look forward. Downward facing dog, look at the back of your mat. Three-legged dog, left side. Shift forward, knee to tricep. Squeeze your oblique. Shift back. Knee to nose. Press the mat away from you. Three-legged dog. Twist. Three-legged dog. Step forward. Crescent lunge. Plant your foot. Go right for it. Yeah, before you hesitate or talk yourself out of it. Instead, be all in, go right for it. Sink your hips down. Go up and back. Knit your front ribs in towards each other. Nice hinge forward. Reach back. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist. Press down in your back foot a lot. Engage your back leg. Use it as an anchor. Then on your inhale, lengthen the crown of your head forward. Exhale, twist even more. Rotate up towards the ceiling. Stay low in your front knee. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Let your back heel come down. Reach, get long. Flip your palm, reverse. Back to warrior two, triangle. Lengthen the sides of your body. Bring your right hand up, and then open your chest up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your thighs together as you come to standing. Side facing, wide leg forward fold. Take a different variation. Fold forward. Also an option here for a headstand or malasana squat. Just a few breaths though. So get where you're going. Don't miss it. Maybe move your jaw and your eyebrows around. Make sure there's softness in your face. Yeah, you don't have the scowl or the growl on. Smile. You're doing something amazing for yourself. Walk your hands forward to the top of your mat. Step your foot back. One push-up, low plank, high plank, low plank, up dog. Bring your chest forward. Downward facing dog. Come up high on your toes. Look forward. Step or float all the way through your feet. Come down on your back. Clasp your hands behind your head. I told you we're going for it. We're going for it. Yogi Bicycles. You probably know what you're doing, so you can go right into it. I'm watching you. I've got you. Don't wait for me to explain it. If you know, go. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Twist. Twist. So ease in your neck. Keep your elbows out wide. You set the pace, but make it intentional movement, full body integration. So press the center of your heels forward. Twist. Bring your elbow to your knee, not your knee to your elbow. Go. Bring your extended leg like 2 inches off the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, twist. Lift your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Take a breath in. Open your mouth, let it out. Rock and roll up and down your mat. Yeah, till it's like fun. One more. Take another if you need it. High boat. Yeah, high boat, whether that's here for a little bit extra support, or up here where it's nice and wobbly. Maybe you've got the space today to grab your toes. That's awesome. Wherever you're at, consider that's exactly where you're supposed to be. Right, as long as you're there, you're coming to your edge. Acknowledge yourself for that and keep going. And create the momentum that you need, the traction. On your inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, low boat, hover. High boat, lift up. Low boat. High boat, flex or point your feet. Low boat. High boat on your inhale. Low boat on your exhale. With purpose. Each one even bigger. For 10. You got it. 9. Low boat. 8. Low boat. Inhale, 7. 6. Go even higher. 5. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat, reach up. We're on 3. Ready? 2. Going for the last one, even higher. 1, cross your ankles. Downward facing dog. Air high fives, virtual high fives for you. 3-legged dog, right side. Bend your knee, open your hips, get nice and long. Half pigeon, right side. So bring your right knee to your right wrist. Square your hips and let your chest come down towards the mat. With every exhale, let your hips get heavy. Let it be like a letting go, a surrendering to any resistance or any like clenching. Just a couple more breaths here, right? Full breaths. So full inhales, full exhales, not like those short panicky breaths. And walk your hands back towards your shin. Step your foot back to downward facing dog. Take 3-legged dog on the left side. Same thing, bend your knee, open up. Half pigeon. Be intentional setting it up, but not so much so that it becomes a distraction from the pose, right? Or like a missed opportunity. Lengthen the sides of your body, so walk your elbows or your hands forward. Soften your face, your jaw. Reach your back foot straight back. And then plant your hands. Swing your right leg around, seated forward fold. Sit up nice and tall. Face both feet forward on your inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reach for the outsides of your feet or your shins. And then as always, use your breath to deepen the pose. Inhales, lengthen. Exhales, fold. Maybe go from side to side if that feels good. And then release. Plant your hands just slightly behind you. Take reverse plank or reverse tabletop. But lift your hips. Let your head hang back. Slowly lower down. Take an inversion of your choice. So if you can take headstand or handstand in your space with ease and not like knock something over or make a hole in the wall, do that. Or take shoulder stand or waterfall. Just get your hips up higher than your heart for a few breaths. And then wherever you're at, point or flex your feet. Like engage the muscles of your legs. Notice how that fires up your inner core. If you're in shoulder stand, take plow. Bring your feet back behind you. And then slowly lower all the way down onto your back. Yeah, make yourself as long as possible. Big full body stretch. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Supine twist. Send it over to the left. Press your right shoulder down into the mat. Switch sides. Come through center. Hug your left knee in. And twist. There's so much value in like a long, full journey of a practice. And then also sometimes you just need like the straight up essentials, getting it done, doing the thing type of practice. So I hope that's what this was for you. Release. Come to center. Take any last stretches you need, and then give yourself a moment of rest. Like, honor yourself exactly where you are and what you're up to. So you can close your eyes, maybe bring the corners of your mouth up just a little bit. Take as long as you need here. When you're ready, roll to your right side. Take this moment to acknowledge yourself and for gratitude for your body, for what it's capable of and how strong you are and the strength that you're building. And with that, come to a seated position facing me. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to heart center. Together we'll take one more big full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your time and your practice with me and for trusting me. I hope that this was a short and sweet and sweaty practice. I know it was for me. So please tell me about your experience, comment, let me know what you want more of, share this, subscribe, all those things, and I will see you next time.